Hi guys, so this is a video review of the Gorilla 8017 two-way paging motorcycle alarm system, and the reason I'm choosing to add this system to my motorcycle is because I recently did the Jigsaw front end swap on my SV650, and that actually caused me to lose my steering locking mechanism. So because I lost one theft deterrent measure, I decided to add another one in its place. So if you have seen my previous video on motorcycle theft prevention, you would know that I'm already using the Xena XX6 disc brake lock alarm. So you might be asking me, why am I adding a secondary alarm system? So the major reason is because of the two-way paging system that comes with the alarm. But before I even get into that, I want to talk a little bit about why the alarm on the Gorilla 8017 system is actually far superior to the alarm that's on the Xena XX6 disc brake lock. So the first reason is because the Gorilla 8017 alarm actually has three separate mechanisms which activate the alarm. So the first one is shock. So if someone hits your motorcycle, obviously the alarm will go off, but unlike the Xena XX6 alarm, the shock mechanism on the Gorilla 8017 system is adjustable. So it has 7 sensitivity settings. So on windy days, I can turn the sensitivity way down to lower my chances of a false alarm. And the second mechanism is tilt. So if someone tilts the motorcycle away from the kickstand position, the alarm will also be activated. And the third mechanism that causes the alarm to go off is a change in current being drawn from the battery. And that would happen if someone were to try to hotwire your motorcycle. And so the alarm on the Gorilla 8017 system is also much louder than that on the Xena XX6 disc brake lock. So all those different advantages just make the Gorilla 8017 alarm far superior to the Xena XX6 alarm. And as I previously mentioned, the main reason that I bought the Gorilla 8017 alarm is for the two-way paging system. So the pager, which I'm holding here, is two ways. So what that means is I can both send a signal to the motorcycle and also receive a signal. So when the alarm is activated on my motorcycle, it sends a signal to the pager, which tells me which mechanism caused the alarm to activate. And then I can choose whether to deactivate the alarm or set off the panic mode and go outside to see what's going on. And this feature is just particularly useful for when I'm not readily available to hear my alarm, like if I have my headphones on. And the signal for the pager is advertised as half mile, and I've had no problems with connectivity in either my apartment or office building. So now let's just go outside and I'll show you guys how the alarm is currently hooked up on my motorcycle. And I think you'll see just how simple the system really is and how easy it is to install. Alright, so this is the alarm that's set up. I basically tucked everything under the passenger seat. This big black piece here is the actual alarm, so the sound emanates from here, and all the connections are made to this black piece. So I'm just going to quickly go over what each of the connections are and where I have them mounted. So this blue wire coming out of the alarm is the antenna for the transmitter. So the transmitter is separate from the two-way pager. The transmitter just allows you to lock, unlock, and to hit the panic button. And then there's this piece, black piece here. This is the tilt sensor. So you mount it so that it's parallel to the ground when the bike is tilted. When it's on this kickstand. So when someone props the bike back up, the tilt sensor will be tilted up, and then the alarm will go off. This piece is the transmitter for the pager, and I showed you guys the pager earlier in the video. This red wire, this is the fuse, and then it goes to the positive terminal of the battery. There's a separate black wire that goes to the negative terminal. And there's also an option to add an LED light, but I didn't do that for my motorcycle because you have to drill a hole somewhere to mount it, and I didn't really feel like doing that. And that's pretty much all the connections that you need to make for the Gorilla 8017 alarm. So if you guys have any questions or comments about this system, just feel free to leave a comment below or send me a private message, and I'll definitely get back to you. Thanks.